Sí, bueno mi gente, bienvenidos a Joker para Gaming. Nuevamente estamos de vuelta por aquí con más gameplay de Hogwarts Legacy, ¿verdad? Si lo has visto en los vídeos anteriores, nada, básicamente lo que hemos estado haciendo es misiones secundarias, explorando, ¿verdad? Haciendo varios acertijos por ahí y realmente completándolos. Quería regresar nuevamente a este jueguito, así que tengo todavía un par de cositas que hacer. Así que en estos últimos videitos, pues, ¿verdad? Hemos traído contenido y haciendo así cositas por ahí en lo que nos ofrece este juego de Hogwarts Legacy. O sea, vamos para esta misión ya que estamos aquí rapidito. Estaré dedicándole este video más que al lugar del castillo. So, busqué esta misión ya ahí rapidito.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a space of my own. Sharing a dormitory all year has been simply miserable.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William, the one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just
¿Y quién
laughs
fue
at
que
me
lo
as
de
if it's a joke. No
El hermano.
compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Yeah.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work in charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Bueno, que más da, ¿no?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The
La
curse
tumba
is the result
estaba
of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham
¿cómo se
Dale
dice
and his
esto?
younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed
Hechizada, por decirlo
herbologist,
así.
and Granham resented the
Y
attention
cuando el
that he
hermano pasó, pues
received.
obviamente los pies se le
Sibling
volvieron
rivalry.
como
Sounds as if
como
it might
uvas,
run in
algo
the
así.
family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where
Ahora tenemos
Marmaduke
que ir a la
was laid to
tumba
rest and place the crest on top of his
de
sarcophagus.
la
According to my research, the
Marmaduke,
tomb's been
que se
abandoned
pronuncia
for
eso,
centuries,
y
so it should
intentarle
be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of
Del
the
hechizo.
hamlet
El
of
hechizo era la
Rockborough.
palabra.
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
No, no, por supuesto, señorita. Vamos allá.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough.
Está lejito, eso es mejor hacer el fast travel, ¿no? Aquí llevamos la escoba para allá. Todavía me faltan un chorrete de cosas para hacer. Pues mira, quiero llegar a este sitio. Aproveché que estamos por el área.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio.
Vamos para allá. Pum. Pensé que me iba a hacer las misiones más en el castillo, pero me han mandado más afuera que en el castillo, así que. Pero anyway. Bueno, pues exploramos por ahí también.
That's a good start.
Vemos que hay un par de cositas. Cero por aquí.
Revelio.
Voy a seguir para allá.
Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Okay. La linternita. Lumos.
Lumos.
¿Qué era?
A troll? You can't be serious.
Ven.
Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucial.
Ay, no lo esquivé, le di pa.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Descender. Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Bombard. Crucial. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Revelio.
¿Qué hay aquí?
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio.
Creo que ya. Yo.
Confringo. Revelio.
No. Y arriba hay unas cosas.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
Sí, creo que ya. Me queda nada. Una arañita, yo creo que no. No, lo sabré cuando salga, si se queda marcado.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it
Faltó algo.
reverses the
Anyway,
curse.
eso para la próxima. Vamos a volver donde ella. ¿Ah, qué? No. Sí, juego. Bueno, a las escaleras yo.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No
What are you
more
doing?
beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
No,
A troll?
normal.
Oh dear, I'm
Ah,
so
o sea,
sorry. That's
está todo
awful.
bien.
No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Okay.
All of my siblings have gone on to work.
Para hablar con alguien, ¿no?
That. Unless it's an aura.
Hay otra cosa por aquí que coger. La profesora.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, but really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do.
Por supuesto estamos acomodando ahí.
Helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Por supuesto, señora. Bueno, señorito, usted es joven. Deja ver si por aquí hay algo. Yo creo que no, más que aquella. Es que tengo que hacer un sitio así en el lugar mío. Ok. Ok, ahí podemos hablar con Sebastián. ¿Qué misión hay cerca aquí? So, vamos para esta. Vamos, en este mismo área donde estamos, pues hay un par de misiones. So, los acabamos así como que poco a poco.
I've yet to understand how one is expected to do homework. I really have made a mess of things.
Mira esto, ahora se me olvidó.
Bombarda! Confringo! Rebellion!
Aquí hay otro de la mariposa. A ver si la veo por ahí.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble. What am I missing?
Lumos.
Nothing to be learned at home.
Estará.
Revelio.
something in there. We just know it.
Revelio.
The headmaster
Esta es la mariposita esa. ¿Dónde estará? Esa dichosa puerta todavía ni sé lo que hacen. Está por aquí. Se supone que hiciera aquello, pero aproveché que...
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
que no la veo volando.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Y algo. Ahí está.
Revelio.
Se ve.
Revelio.
Abajo. Tiene que ser, pues no. Ni vamos para la misión porque no. Y la mariposita esa.
Revelio. Lumos.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Mi modo.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Ah, por supuesto, pues vamos a hacerlo. Recolectar flying books from the library, okay.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Me faltan 2.
Revelio.
Y un... Arriba. Vamos para allá.
Confringo. Incendio.
Se quedó apagado.
Revelio.
Creo que están arriba.
Lovely to be back at the Three Broomsticks. Oh, I can practically taste the butterbeer.
Fue que sacamos. Que sacamos de la cueva.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Y escuchó la... Ok, eso lo hacemos ahora.
Revelio.
Porque está ahí arriba la mariposita que necesito.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Aún,
I fell asleep in traffic.
Revelio.
Ah, ok, yo creo que es para aquí. Right.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Escucho aquí, está abajo, yo creo.
Lovely to be back at the Three Broomsticks. Oh, I can practically taste the butterbeer.
Revelio. Lumos.
Vuelve.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ahí, mano.
Lumos.
No sé. A mí me doy. Bueno, que esté por ahí, mano.
Oh, I can practically taste the buttermilk.
Not having to fuck about.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
Las que no se ven volando ni la silueta. Esa contraía mariposita.
Hogwarts hasn't.
This cannot possibly be.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Descendo. Repulso. Accio. Glacius.
No me acuerdo.
Revelio.
Nada. Reparar.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Arresto Momentum. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa.
Ahí está.
Revelio.
Si puedo completar eso de encontrar dos más. Ponerle el reward. Pero esta mariposita. Bueno, que sea con el quest ese, que hay un quest ahí.
Made the mistake of potions
Revelio.
Inténtala ahí con esto.
I have family and I
There's something
Lumos.
in there. I just know it.
haven't had the time.
Vamos a hacerle, yo creo que es eso.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Que
Pardon me if
realmente
I
yo lo
seem a
hice y
little distracted at
nunca
the
me
moment.
explicaron y yo lo hice así.
Everyone thinks I'm
no
utterly
lo averigüé.
balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do
Entonces,
next.
básicamente ponemos la mariposa ahí. Ya lo
Are
hemos
there
hecho,
any
yo lo he
other
hecho
empty
en
paintings like
otras
this around the
ocasiones.
school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Y yo, porque me he estado rompiendo la cabeza buscando el de ahí que no.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that? Imelda must be losing her touch if someone managed to best her.
Life is so peaceful in the hamlets. Well,
Revelio.
hardly good for business.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Ajá. Ahorita yo estuve ahí. Las escaleras. Con unas escaleras, esta vez gordito es. Ahora aquí. Ah,
Let's
perfecto.
get you back to your frame, little moth.
Chaval, nunca iba a aparecer la mariposa esa.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
No más. Y logramos completar ese.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. So, hay varios que asumo llegue con las misiones. Por ejemplo, hay unos ahí con unos números. Nunca los hice. Por ahí se oye ese que está ahí. Y según quest yo sé que me lo van a explicar porque yo ni me acuerdo. Y no he hecho ni uno, así que. Y si hice uno fue un chivo, porque en verdad no. Entonces vamos antes de terminar. Pero algo aquí de por aquí, ¿ves? Y se escucha uno.
Revelio. Revelio.
Got it.
Revelio.
La vivienda.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
No puedo brincar. Hecho, en verdad no sé, se oye ahí que está cerca.
Lumos. Revelio.
Encontramos algo por aquí. Rapidito.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Que no hay nada. No más.
Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi guys. Revelio.
Son de noche. Fíjate cómo eran de noche, ¿no? A ver.
Lumos. Descendo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Depulso. Descendo.
No me
Accio.
acuerdo. Creo que era de noche. Yo lo cambiaba aquí, ¿no? ¿Cómo era que yo cambiaba eso aquí? Ahora sí. Perfecto. Ok, aquí salió otro cuadro.
Lumos.
Ok. Tremendo. Que las escaleras. Y hay como un cuadro de un troll. No, no hay un cuadro, es aquí. Vale. En un cuadro, en un... Ok, ya con esto pues ya obtenemos lo que necesitamos.
Revelio.
Esto, pero no tendré que hacer un tipo quest porque nunca o sea, no he sabido qué rayo y qué se la hizo. Anyway, ya por aquí está Orclen, a ver qué nos dieron. Aquí encontrado. Otro. Porque después mejorar esa apariencia. En el quest. Tenemos. Ok. Tenemos todo el traje de esta fila. Arriba también y ya nos faltaría este. Eso es nada, mi gente. Hasta aquí el video de hoy, ¿verdad? Si les gustó, por favor, denle like, comenten. En los próximos días, ¿verdad? Les seguiré trayéndole más contenido de Hogwarts Legacy. Realmente este juego me ha encantado y quería regresar nuevamente para traerle más gameplay, porque realmente el juego me faltaba hacer varias cositas. Y yo dije, pues déjame aprovechar esta semana y subir algo diferente al canal. Así que pendiente porque estaré subiendo 2 o 3 más videitos. Así que no solamente de este, pienso hacerlo con otros jueguitos de igual manera. Por ejemplo el Witcher, que estuve jugándolo también en el canal. Pues quisiera retomar, por lo menos hacer varios videos. Y con otros jueguitos que he estado así, que he tenido en el canal y no he tenido la oportunidad de terminarlo. Otros sí, otros pues como Hogwarts, que lo pasé y tenía ganas de jugarlo más y completarlo. Así que nada, gracias a todos por estar por ahí. Nos vemos hasta la próxima.